for doing the interview.
No problem. No, we do retail, we do food and beverage design, so restaurants, cafes, bars, pubs, and we do a little bit of health. We're just sort of getting into that area as well. A lot of like pop-up retail displays too, so like pop-up installations and that sort of thing. No, it's all around like Southeast Asia and Australia and New Zealand. 30 years. It started off as Angley Arrowsmith, and Bob Angley and Neil Arrowsmith are still the company directors who are the partners. And Bob is the creative director, and with a design background, Neil is more like BDM, business development kind of, that sort of person, the entrepreneur kind of person in the partnership. So yeah. Okay, so I was just trying to do it like a bit of a head count earlier. I think there's around about 90 people in the whole company, like throughout Southeast Asia and Australia. In Melbourne there's about 25. We have a factory out in Tullamarine where we make joinery and some of the pop-up stuff and whatnot. Yeah.
Okay.
So there's probably about 17, 20 in here, and the rest are in the factory in Melbourne. It really depends on the workflow that we've got and the workload. So the last two of the last F&B projects that I've worked on, I've seen from start to finish, so concept right through to as-built, like completion. The one I'm currently working on is under construction at the moment, so I'm doing like, project management on that. And one of them, like my workload just got too big and I had to hand it over, so this was a Asian restaurant in Canberra Airport, and so I did all the concept stuff and then I had to pass that over to somebody else, so to do documentation and whatnot. But I still assisted and whatnot through that process. Yeah, sometimes we generally tend to do that. So I've been to Adelaide for the Penfold site. The site in Canberra that I handed over, or that I didn't do the documentation on, Jenny, my colleague, went, and Polly. Mostly just in like shops within buildings, or tenancies within buildings. But there is a residential side of the business that's trying to get this concept off the ground, and so I work on the whole building for that because I have a background in residential design. So yeah, a bit of both. I wouldn't say that they affect the business. They're project specific. So if a tenancy that we get allocated is in a heritage listed building, for example, JB Hi-Fi was in Chapel Street, was in a heritage listed building. So Claire had to deal with the heritage requirements for the council in that area. So it's project specific, really. It's generally the end user. Yeah. And some companies, so for example, Emirates Leisure Retail, they acquire like the license for a brand, and then we work for Emirates Leisure Retail, but it's, say for example, the Wonder Tree brand, or Vantage Bar, or Penfold's brand. So it's still through like a conglomerate kind of larger company, but they have the license to do that tenancy.
Oh, okay.
And retail wise, it would generally just be through the retail group that we're dealing with. So for example, JB Hi-Fi or Optus or one of those. We generally have like BDM, business development managers sort of in place. The company director sort of does a lot of that as well. There a lot of the directors tend to do that, and they have good relationships with clients. And we also have an external consultant that's come in, that's drumming up a lot of business for us in airport, so in retail in airports. When I say retail, I mean in airports, I mean retail and hospitality in airports. Yeah, so yeah. In the design industry altogether, about 18. How old am I? Yeah, 18. So my last role was like in a building design capacity. So I designed display homes, custom homes, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would probably have to say the rope installation in Penfolds has been one of the most challenging things, design challenges I've had this year. It's been ongoing since about June, and it does my head in. Yeah, it's a very complicated installation. Yeah, and it's sort of suspended from the ceiling about 6 meters up, and it's massive.
Wow.
So yeah, just learn as much as you can, really, from like your colleagues, and you know, as you go, you pick up so much more than you do at uni when you're in the workplace. If you make a mistake, own up to it, and try and find a solution. That's always a good thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Thank you, KRISTY.
You're welcome.
You're
Most welcome.
welcome.